Okay, everybody, welcome to American Lit once again. Now, um, today we are going to be working on the Hero Journal. Okay, which is going to be due by Sunday at 6 o'clock. Okay, and I will explain all about that. Once I kind of tell you what we're going to be doing. Remember, you also have until Sunday at the same time to get that reading in that I told you about. Pages 9 through 50. Pages 9 through 50. The book is simpler and shorter, so it should be fairly easy for you to read that many pages up to that point. I hate to say it, but need the quota. For reading especially, because you all know my thoughts on that. So anyway, so those pages are going to be due. As you're going through, one thing that I would do is on a Google document or sticky notes, and I'll be doing this as well, alongside all of you, is I would be finding quotes that are going to be based off of your Code Hero journal. All of the qualities and characteristics found in very, very important quotes of the book, and just put the page number and, put the quote, and you'll put, kind of the synopsis of what the quote is about, and determine, courage or perseverance, humility, all those types of things. Okay, so just be doing that as you're going along. Okay, just find things and tell how they how it supports. You don't need to really go too much in depth. Just as you're going through, maybe you read it once and then you go back through and you try to find things, just so that you can concentrate when you're actually doing the reading for the enjoyment of reading. Then once you're done, you can go back and then find what you need to look for. And just put a general sentence like, this shows Santiago's humility, and just explain why. I really think that is all you need. Just keep doing that, because at the very, very end, there will be a journal called Santiago and Andy Rucksacks. That information will be very, very useful to you when we get to that point, so that you don't have to go back through the whole book and find all that information once we get to the very end. As you're going through, you're kind of taking little notes. That way, when you're done, you have it all there, so that you can use it. So, yeah. So, all of the characteristics and traits of a code hero, or a code hero is someone who lives by a certain code. Kind of the challenges and the the benefits, qualities, characteristics, positive and negative of code heroes on a PDF that you'll open. So make a new document and do the typical MLA formatting. And there's certain questions like, what is a hero? What are the qualities of a hero? I really think the only thing you need to worry about is what are the qualities and characteristics of a hero. Then what you're going to be doing is you're going to be taking a hero from real life and either from shorts or, and also a hero from either a short story or poem or a novel or a play in literature. And talk about heroes in real life versus heroes in literature, and compare and contrast your real life hero with the literature hero, and how are they similar, how are they the same, how are they different, how are they not the same, or the opposite. Okay, and maybe and be specific to what they did, exactly, and also provide the specific textual examples from that. Okay, tying it back to the story, preferably, to the exact story, although you really don't need to do that, just basically, what they did, how they were, heroic. May I tell you also that movies and television are also considered literature. Okay, so any movie that you watch that is really a visual form of literature. Although I am not a believer in watching movie and taking notes as you're watching, because those things should strictly be for the entertainment purpose. But if we watch any movies, then I would encourage you to take mental notes. I do believe, though, that as you're doing reading, then you should do things alongside that a little bit more than the other thing, because you don't find people who go into movie theaters have a questionnaire packet or a notebook to take notes as they're watching. No. So, yeah. So, especially for those people who visually learn better, and we'll be watching a couple movie versions of the Old Man and the Sea when we were done with it. A short animation, and then something that is live action. Okay, and then comparing and contrasting the two movie versions. Just something short for that as well. So, anyway, that's what will be coming up in the future. Let's worry about the present now. Okay, so tomorrow, what's going to be happening is, you don't need to get into Santiago and Andy right now, although I know that you all have copies of the books and you're all doing the reading. We will start up the page 51 on Monday. Okay, don't need to worry about Old Man in the Sea for right now, but kind of do it at your own pace. Do it however you want to structure it, and gradually get up to page 50 by Sunday. Okay, so those are things to think about. You have some time to get started with the journal. Also, what I would do, if I were you, is I would have either a separate Google document, or if you have an English notebook, like the subject notebooks or just individual notebook, you write down some bullet points or ideas, that you want to cover in your journal, so that that would be a source for you to use. That way you would have your thoughts all organized and laid out for you, and you'd have something to refer to. So it's more kind of scripted out and structured out for you. So that's a really, really good thing. You don't need to as you're taking notes, it doesn't need to be perfect sentences. It can be just little bullet points incomplete sentences of details that you want to include in the journal based off of the questions that it is asking. Okay, so you have some time to get that done. You don't necessarily, as I said, need to finish it today. Probably only worry about one of the three questions today. Okay, and then do question 2 tomorrow, question 3 on Saturday or Sunday. Okay, or whenever.